CM Punk and Seth Rollins now going after one another. Punk looking for a GTS.
The September 5th episode of WWE SmackDown in Chicago delivered one of the most electrifying moments in recent history. What began as a tense showdown between CM Punk and Becky Lynch escalated into pure chaos when AJ Lee made her shocking return to the WWE Universe. The All-State Arena erupted as AJ stormed the ring, taking control of the scene and immediately shifting the momentum. Her presence not only humiliated Becky Lynch, but also signaled a dramatic shakeup in the women's division. Fans are now left buzzing. Will AJ challenge for the title, or is a new rivalry just beginning? SmackDown hits Chicago with explosive energy. The September 5th episode of WWE SmackDown, live from the All-State Arena in Rosemont, Illinois, was already charged with tension and anticipation. But what unfolded in the final segment turned the event into a historic night for the WWE Universe. Fans had expected a heated showdown featuring CM Punk and Becky Lynch, two of WWE's most compelling performers. But nobody could have predicted the shockwave that AJ Lee's return would send through the arena. From the moment the show started, the energy was palpable, and the anticipation of potential surprises kept the audience on edge. Seth Rollins takes the spotlight. The final segment began with WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins appearing unexpectedly in the crowd. Rollins, ever the provocateur, boldly declared that he would be the downfall of his rival, Chunk, establishing the first layer of tension for the night. He then introduced his wife, Becky Lynch, who stormed the ring with a confrontational attitude that set the tone for chaos. Lynch immediately drew loud reactions from the crowd, criticizing the city's sports teams and mocking CM Punk, further heightening the intensity of the moment. Her words alone were enough to electrify the audience and build anticipation for what would follow. Becky Lynch stirs the crowd. Becky Lynch's presence in the ring was larger than life. She insulted not only the city of Chicago, but also targeted CM Punk, eliciting thunderous boos and cheers simultaneously. Her ability to manipulate crowd reactions highlighted her experience as a performer who thrives on engagement and drama. The tension she created was strategic. It not only fueled the storyline, but also set the stage for the surprise return that nobody saw coming. Fans could sense that the night was about to escalate beyond a standard promo segment into a moment that would be talked about for years. CM Punk's explosive entrance. Becky Lynch's provocations worked exactly as intended. CM Punk's music hit, and the hometown hero received one of the loudest reactions of the year. The crowd erupted in cheers, chanting Punk's name as he made his way to the ring with intensity and focus. Punk immediately called out Rollins, challenging his intentions and calling attention to the escalating tension between the two men. The interaction between Punk and Lynch highlighted the personal stakes involved, blending rivalry, drama, and the unpredictability that WWE fans crave. Punk's charisma and hometown hero status amplified the energy of the moment, making the crowd feel directly involved in the unfolding chaos. The tension escalates. As Rollins' intentions became clearer, Becky Lynch escalated the tension by striking CM Punk multiple times, attempting to assert control over the situation. The dynamic in the ring was electric. Punk, hesitant to retaliate against a woman due to his character's moral code, remained restrained, creating suspense for the audience. The crowd sensed that something dramatic was about to occur, and the anticipation built with each passing second. WWE's storytelling relies on these moments of tension and restraint, where the payoff promises to be both surprising and memorable, heightening fan engagement and emotional investment. AJ Lee's shocking return. Then came the moment that made history. AJ Lee's music hit, and the arena erupted into absolute chaos. Fans screamed and cheered, many expressing disbelief at the sudden return of one of WWE's most iconic female performers. AJ Lee stormed down to the ring, immediately taking control of the situation. Her entrance was dramatic, precise, and perfectly timed, emphasizing WWE's ability to craft moments that feel spontaneous yet impactful. The crowd's reaction reflected both nostalgia and excitement for what this could mean for the women's division moving forward. Punk and AJ Lee unite. Following AJ Lee's intervention, CM Punk and AJ Lee embraced in the ring, signaling a temporary alliance and generating further excitement among fans. This pairing created immediate intrigue. What strategies would they employ together? And how would this alliance impact future storylines in WWE? The crowd's response, loud, enthusiastic, and emotionally charged, underscored the effectiveness of combining surprise returns with established rivalries to create unforgettable moments. Punk and AJ Lee's presence in the ring together suggested a new era of storylines, blending nostalgia, athleticism, and unpredictable twists, shaping the women's division. AJ Lee's return is not just about nostalgia. It fundamentally changes the landscape of WWE's women's division. Her skills, charisma, and ability to engage fans make her a serious contender for championship gold. The unexpected return raises questions about potential matchups with Becky Lynch and other top female performers. Fans are left speculating about immediate challenges, long-term storylines, and how AJ's presence will influence rivalries and alliances. WWE has positioned her return as a catalyst for drama, athletic competition, and audience engagement, ensuring that her storyline will remain a central focus in the weeks to come. The impact on future SmackDown episodes. AJ Lee's return sets up multiple storylines for future episodes of SmackDown. Rivalries, alliances, and championship pursuits will all be influenced by this dramatic moment. The segment also opens the door for new feuds, backstage confrontations, and high-stakes matches that promise unpredictability. WWE has demonstrated that even surprise returns can be strategically integrated into long-term narratives, maintaining continuity while delivering fresh excitement for audiences. Fans can expect weeks of elevated drama, athletic performances, and storylines that will keep them eagerly anticipating each episode. Emotional resonance and WWE legacy. The segment highlighted not just athleticism, but also the emotional stakes for the performers. Becky Lynch's initial control, CM Punk's restraint, and AJ Lee's explosive return combined to create a storyline rich with tension and human drama. WWE's ability to evoke emotional investment ensures that fans care about outcomes, rivalries, and the fate of their favorite superstars. AJ Lee's return reinforces the legacy of performers who can impact both storylines and fan engagement, cementing her as a pivotal figure in the ongoing evolution of WWE. Conclusion: a night to remember. The September 5th SmackDown episode in Chicago will be remembered as a historic moment in WWE history. AJ Lee's shocking return, combined with the intense rivalry between CM Punk and Becky Lynch, created drama, excitement, and unforgettable moments for fans. The segment shifted the narrative momentum, injected energy into the women's division, and reminded audiences why WWE continues to captivate with its blend of athleticism, storytelling, and surprise. Fans are now eagerly anticipating what comes next, from championship pursuits to personal rivalries, ensuring that SmackDown remains must-watch television.